The Tottenham Hotspur rebuild. Who should Tottenham Hotspur sign this summer? Who should they sell? And who should they try keep? Harry Kane. Let's get into the intro. Well, guys, I think we should start off with the Atletico Madrid and Hojbjerg talks. But before we start, make sure you all subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are growing immensely. I mean, thanks to all the support you guys have shown for the past, couple months. And yeah, just make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bells, and let's get into it. Hojbjerg to Atletico Madrid is the first player Tottenham Hotspur need to get rid of. Their fee is still unknown what it will be around. I'm guessing it'll be around 30 mil. Hojbjerg's been a fantastic servant to the club, but he's got 2 years left on his contract, and Tottenham Hotspur have a lot of depth in the midfield, if we can say that. They've got Oliver Skip, PML Hojbjerg if he doesn't leave. We got Yves Bissouma. We got Pape Matar Sarr, James Maddison now. We're blessed with midfielders, let's say like that. With Hojbjerg leaving, yes, last season he did not have the best of seasons, but still makes a move for a potential Conor Gallagher to come in or a Douglas Luiz to come in, as they are known to be on Tottenham's target list for replacements. Well, to start this whole Tottenham rebuild of Ange Postecoglou, I would say first of all we start off with Hojbjerg to Atletico Madrid. I think that's the best option for both parties. 2 years left on this contract, 30 mil I would estimate it to be around. I think it's a good move for Hojbjerg as well. He hasn't adapted the best way last year, and it wasn't his fault really. But I think this year it's time to move on. Let's cash in him. The signing of the summer so far is James Maddison. Tottenham Hotspur have signed James Maddison from Leicester City. I think that's a brilliant move. A 40 mil. We could potentially say it was a 30 mil because Harry Winks went the other way to Leicester City for 10 mil. And with James Maddison, the addition of James Maddison to Tottenham Hotspur really helps create the attacking line. And helps the attacking line score more goals. We could say, yes, last season we scored a lot of goals, but we did concede quite a fair amount. 63 goals. That is absolutely pathetic. But I think if we look at James Maddison, the signing itself, we're lucky that no one else was really competing for him. I mean, the likes of Newcastle were not as much of Tottenham. Tottenham were on it from day one. And I think that's a fantastic addition to Tottenham Hotspur, especially when we're talking about Tottenham Hotspur needed a cam. They need a creative midfielder. I was saying, okay, maybe get, no disrespect to anyone, but maybe get, a decent, okay cam, someone who will do the job, but not going to be amazing. But boom, we just go and sign James Maddison, and that is big and top club mentality. That's good. I don't understand the fans who don't rate James Maddison. I think Tottenham Hotspur have done an amazing job by going to sign James Maddison to help boost their attack, especially when you're saying we're lacking in that position. He's the only player who can actually play in that position. James Maddison got 19 goal contributions with a really, really bad Leicester City side. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of Leicester City side in ages. But James Maddison still got 10 goals and 9 assists, which was unbelievable for James Maddison in terms of the quality he brings to Leicester City, and now he can bring it to Tottenham Hotspur. Hopefully for our sake, he can bring those goals, bring those assists to Tottenham Hotspur, and we can hopefully win a trophy together. James Maddison did say, I played against these players for many years, but when you're training with them and see them in detailed tactical stuff, even in the passing and shooting drills, you really get to see your teammates, and the quality have been very high. I've been very impressed, and long may that continue. Conor Gallagher is the next name that's linked with Tottenham Hotspur, and I think this will be a very, very, very good move for Tottenham Hotspur if we can get the deal done. We're talking about a ex-Chelsea player, Chelsea player, currently Chelsea player. He is going to leave Chelsea this summer, but West Ham are in the race as well to sign the Englishman. It's just going to be a race between Tottenham and West Ham to see who can get that signature. Conor Gallagher had an exceptional spell at Crystal Palace. He was the main player in that Crystal Palace side, and you can really, really tell that Conor Gallagher is a superb player, and he can fit that Tottenham Hotspur side really well. Let's not mention Douglas Luiz. I mean, he's a phenomenal player as well. The quality he has on the ball is unbelievable, and those are the two players that could potentially replace PML Hojbjerg at Tottenham Hotspur. So you can see James Maddison has the real desire to be successful with Tottenham Hotspur, and you love to see that. You love to see that. And that's something that Tottenham Hotspur might have, lacked in the last couple years. The ambition or desire to win something. We always question Tottenham Hotspur's mentality. James Maddison brings that winning mentality, 100% he does. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the centre backs. The centre backs. This is a big one, the centre backs. Tapsoba is one of the most crucial centre backs alongside Mickey van der Ven that Tottenham Hotspur are looking to bring into this summer, into Tottenham Hotspur. In my opinion, I think Tapsoba is the one to go for. He is unbelievable. He's fast. Physically, he's tough. He's great at aerial duels. He's fantastic at one-on-one. All round, a quality player. Bringing Tapsoba to fit in that left-hand side of the centre back will be a phenomenal job. Mickey van der Ven as well, he could do the job, but I think the reason why Tapsoba is for me a little bit high on the list is simply because experience. He's got 2 years ahead of Mickey van der Ven, but van der Ven is more versatile than Tapsoba. He can play as a left back as well as a left centre back. So that is something to put and to keep in mind. Ange does want a 2 centre back this season, and he has made it known, especially in the press conferences he says he needs 2 centre backs this season. Ashley Phillips is one of the centre backs that aren't going to be part of those 2 centre backs that Ange wants. Ashley Phillips is a separate deal by himself that Ange definitely wants to come. Unfortunately, it hasn't broken down, but there's been a slight delay in the transfer. It should have been done a couple days ago as of recording. It's a Monday, 24th of July. It should have been done around Friday, Thursday. That's when the deal should have been done. But due to the hefty amount now being asked for the add-ons, there's been a slight delay. Not broken down, but still in the air. He's regarded as a fantastic and a very huge prospect in terms of the English centre backs. We're already talking about the centre backs. Let's move on to another centre back that Tottenham Hotspur have just recently been linked with pretty heavily. I would like to say this guy is called Tosin Adarabioyo. It's Tosin from Fulham. He really wants to move to Tottenham Hotspur, and he's homegrown as well. According to Alistair Goldie, he's keen on the move, which is going to be amazing for years. And he is a quality centre back. Tottenham Hotspur in the past, Tottenham and Fulham in general, both they like to do deals. Manuel Solomon, Carlos Vinicius, ex-Tottenham player. You look at the likes of now Tosin. I mean, we're talking about a lot of players who have been Fulham and Tottenham. But according to Alistair Gold, he is homegrown. He's keen on the Tottenham move. Tosin could be one of the 2 centre-backs Tottenham Hotspur do sign this summer. Hugo Lloris is going to leave Tottenham Hotspur, and Vicario is the one who is replacing him. Number one Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper right now. We have seen his quality versus West Ham. Fortunately, did not have one of the best debuts, but hopefully he has a bright season ahead of himself, and we can see what a replacement we bought. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's a quick Tottenham Hotspur rebuild, and if you don't mind, just subscribe to the YouTube channel, smash that like button, and comment down below, obviously, who's your favourite Tottenham Hotspur player? Because I want to reply, and we want to reply to as many comments as possible. So guys, without further ado, thanks so much for watching. Come on, you Spurs.